Your exercise program did not stop working. Neither did your body stop responding. It just adapted. Let me explain. See, the core principle of every exercise, okay, the core principle of exercise physiology is adaptability. Okay, so your body is built to survive. Okay, so if you provide it with a certain amount of stimulus over a period of time, it adapts to it, and then that becomes the new normal, no matter what it is. It can be strength training, it can be endurance, it can be a sport specific training, it can be mobility, it can be flexibility, anything. So you provide it with a stimulus and you overload it up to a certain extent. Now the body realizes that it has a requirement for this, okay, and over a period of time it adapts, and then that becomes the new normal for you. See, now when you don't progressively overload your muscle groups, okay, what happens is it will hit something called as a maintenance phase, okay, because there is no further challenge which is happening anymore. Okay, so it is getting the same amount of overload which you have been doing it for a specific period of time. Okay, so there is no more challenge, so it stops working. So it is also called as hitting a plateau. This is where the overloading principle comes in. See, the overloading principle has to do with making some amount of progression in your exercise program based on these factors. It's usually the frequency, the intensity, the time, the type, the volume, and the mode of the exercise. Now, when you make small changes in these factors, your body will start responding to your exercise program again. Now it has received a new amount of stimuli. Now some amount of new amount of overload has been applied to the program, no matter what exercises they are, so that they can start responding and improving on those parameters. This has to be systematically tracked so that you know exactly where you're going from there, right? Now, if you do not have the data, what do you modify it with then? How do you track your progress? Okay, so how do you know you actually hit a plateau at all? See, the lack of understanding of the overloading principle is one of the most common reasons for relapse, and this is why your exercise program might have stopped working for you. The same goes with the diet as well. Okay, imagine you're trying to do a fat loss diet with 500 calories deficit. What happens is after a few weeks, what happens is your body becomes like a car which gives a lot of mileage. It stops responding to that deficit because it has adapted to it. Becomes like a car which gives a lot of mileage. It becomes more efficient with whatever calories it is getting right now, and it stops reaching out from the fat for its energy requirements. So all you need to do is track your workouts, track your diet, okay, and make small changes over a period of time. All right, if you do not understand that very well, what you can do is you can consult your coach who has a better understanding of the overloading principle, and they can make the right kind of modifications which is necessary based on your specific goals, whether it is strength, whether it is a rehabilitation program, whether it is flexibility. No matter what, this is what is going to keep you constantly in progression. Okay, so thank you for watching. This is Coach Shah.